active too, especially if they find the right creep on Chen. And I believe he'll find a Harpy, so that's gonna be annoying already.
Gosh. Get me out of this game. When the enemy Chen...
Klinks might die. Yeah, Klinks...
Actually is dead.
Yeah, he's just dead.
He's gone. Bye-bye. So Neko found a Harpy, got a Klinks that wasn't on full HP and just ran him down. All of a sudden you're doomed, you're gonna get zoned. Down bottom. Dominic yet again taking some flak hits. Not enjoying this from Violent, but what can you do? They actually might even be able to turn around onto one.
Oh, nice shot.
Violent does not have access to the rocket barrage, so they won't be able to run down Dominic. Dominic, though, might still die to these flak hits. He at least kills off Roger before taking a tumble. Violent eventually...
My God, that's...
Barrage, but the creeps eat up all the damage. Now he's the one getting ran back. He's not going to get completely brought down because Dominic does not have the gush, but still, it's a very sad situation to be in.
The most unfortunate gyrocopter of all the world, like... Top lane, is there another zap? Not even needed, he dies. Yeah, just very unfortunate for the gyro. He does survive in the end at least, but...
Away from your opponents. On the bright side, they did kill off the Slok in the top lane, so Vazia continuing to gain benefit from having this Harpy. And they're trying to jump Vazia himself right now. This Doom has lost half of his HP, and Nicky Cool is also making his way over on the Timbersaw. He has the Chakram available. Vazia is certainly going to die. Hellscream about to follow him into the grave. A nice recovery from StoRm, using this haste rune on the Timber to make the top lane a little bit easier.
He needed to recover. Yeah, my only question was, why did the Roger TP where he TP'd? He TP'd on the tier 2 mid. I'm just wondering why. Like, he moved back mid afterwards and now he's moving top. Just, yeah, a peculiar TP. Bot lane, gyro. Bot lane.
Wow, they actually find the kill.
And they got that gyro.
Supports here. 1J makes the kill happen. And this happens whilst the Slok is alone, but both supports were missing. They're not going to be able to kill off the Slok. Maybe they will, though. Roger's gone all the way wrapping around, looking for the Slok.
They're tipping the Timber, though.
The Timbersaw is coming over. He's already arrived, and now they're looking for some revenge. K-Team almost dies anyway on the Slok. Barely survives by porting into the trees. And Nicky Cool kills off Roger.
This might be your...
Nicely done.
Yeah, that's right. Like, besides the Solar Crest on Klinks, that's it. Interesting, the Gyro's build is different than what they do in China. Oh, this might be a Ravage.
He's thinking about it, gets off the Ravage, but it only connects onto Roger. Roger will happily die for this if he's the only casualty. And so far he is. They really want the tier 1 tower as well. Meme Hammer being channeled up. It will drop down. The Doom will come out, but it's onto a Tide who's already used his ultimate. Malreen does manage to find the LSA, but there's not going to be a further connection. Vazia eats a Mystic Flare and quite a lot of damage from 1J. They really want this Doom kill. He's on 30 HP, but Nick
Slark is here.
Will find it. And now Slark is shown. Now finds the pounce onto Lina. Sets up Nicky Cool for the double kill with the double damage. And they get the tier 1 tower to boot.
I feel like it was one of those...
Fishman actually have a game in a situation like this where the enemy doesn't have that much lockdown.
Yeah, and he's got a Midas as well to work with. He didn't go for anything super early oriented, so... Klinks. He should fall here.
Definitely dead. Bye-bye, Hellscream. Nicky Cool now. He might not have gotten the net worth he wanted from the laning phase, but he's still at the moment top of the charts. One of the strongest heroes on the entire map, feeling very good about himself.
Yeah, he got handled in the lane, I would say. Even Roger being handled as well.
Here, looks that way. Chakram on top of him with the damage. More than enough. They actually even brought in the Slok here. He really wanted to try and find this kill onto Malreen, but instead he might...
Or something like that, but yeah, the farming speed just isn't there.
I think it's exactly that. You were mentioning in the draft just how easy it is for him to take the stacks with nobody else vying for them in the game. We'll talk about it in a second because right
the Doom as well.
Nicky Cool gets killed. They even drop the Doom for good measure. And Violent gets that kill, ending a mega kill streak. Yeah, sure, his team hasn't been able to make that many stacks for him, but you know, if a very farmed enemy hero comes by, he'll take that as well. Speaking of farmed enemy heroes, in the mid lane is this Lina all by her lonesome. Malreen too far from the team and gets killed off, even tipped by the enemy lineup.
What happened? He just traveled in Oh no, he actually just moved in. Can they fight here though? They have Ravage.
They do indeed. They're dropping the meme hammer. It will connect onto Violence. It's going to lose a lot of HP from this one. They use the Chin Hand of God to make sure that 1J does not die. Laguna Blade will be committed. Ravage just gets thrown out but hits absolutely nobody. But they might still kill off Violence. They're dodging all of the Lina spells. Kate goes directly on the gyro and is able to kill him off. Violence cannot fight any longer. They zone away Roger with the Mystic Flare, so he can't close the gap onto the Slog. Malrine desperately chasing. He wants to find something out of this. The Dragon Slave connects onto 1J, and they do manage to kill off the Skyrack Mage.
Nice blocks.
Blocking all the angles of escape away from the Slog so they can kill him off. And looks like StoRm bit off a bit more than they could chew in that one as they lose the fight 3-1.
Yeah,
Get back on track for the game. It puts Doom as the most farmed hero in the map. Can start building towards his BKB. It also meant that Gyrocopter, yes, he ended up dying in the fight, but the fact that his team is able to clean up, it still buys him time to finish off the Ags. But it will not help if his team is dying elsewhere as they jump and kill Vazia.
They can go more. Like, Slark is wrapping from behind.
Slark does indeed come in. They really want Malrine here. There was a very nice LSA. It's going to buy some time. Well, at least for Lina, not for Hellscream. His Clinks is definitely dead here. Malrine chilling on the high ground, having a little bit of security here. He won't die, but...
It's too slow. It's too slow. I don't think they kill him on time. I think Ravage will happen. They just have to commit.
Can make it. Roshan is at 1,000. Can they get... Dominic going forward. He finds the Ravage and hits onto 4 heroes. That'll enable them to win the fight, but Violence is able to snatch away the Aegis at the very least. Doom is the first one dead. Life number 1 taken away from the Gyrocopter. Malrine really wants to run, really trying to escape away from the Slog and the boys. But Slog and them turn their attention back towards the other edge of the fight. They kill Malrine. They really wanted Violent, but
that Echo Storm.
Their faces. With the Echo Stomp being thrown in by Roger, and he still might die at the edge of the engagement. Slog inside the Shadow Dance, falling somewhat low. Has to get away from this Gyrocopter. But Gyro finally able to dish out the damage and they take away Slog's first life. What can they do on life 2? He's so low on HP, but they gave him a cheese. He eats it up whilst Dominic lays out the Ravage from the high ground. It catches on to 3. It allows Slog to kill ET while the team finishes off the Doom. And now it isolates the Gyrocopter. 3 have fallen. Everybody else has to retreat. Only one of them has buyback. And StoRm in a commanding position yet again in game 1.
Yeah, it looked so good for Nemiga. Not a lot of players, not a lot of captains would be able to tell them to fall back over their mid lane. Clinks, he might just fall. There's a gem this time around on Timber and a Blink Hex gem. You're not getting away. But Lina on top, she's being chased.
Just yet. In fact, Nikki finds the Hex first onto Vazia. Tidehunter still alive for Dominic. Doesn't have Ravage for another 15 seconds. BKBs have been used by Vazia.
No, they just
holding on to it for the gyro though.
That was some sort of a misclick, but let's see. They have Ravage now. 3 seconds.
Cool though. Jumps onto Roger, immediately kills him off. He does have buyback, so he needs to come back into the game. Violence has now gone into the BKB. They need to run Lizard. They have Ravage online. Roger, he's revealed himself with the Echo Stomp. He might get brought down here. They get the anchor out onto the Gyrocopter. He's the more important target. And Nikki Cool gets a double because of it. Vazia running north to try and create space and time. Gets Hex for his efforts by Nikki. Caught up to by the Slog. And brought down by the Timbersaw, granting him a triple kill for this fight. Beyond godlike for sure.
I really feel next game you're banning out this Timber. They GG out. They just realized no way of winning this game anymore. It was kinda meant to happen. Oof, I'm not sure what happened in that last fight, but Radiant did not initiate properly. Top lane as well will get easier for TA, right? Like you get level 3, you get refraction charges. It becomes way harder for Skyra to harass you. Same for LC. They might even go for...
Yeah, they're going on to 1J, and the Meld Strike ends up bringing 1J close enough for Roger to collect the first blood of the spirits. Alright, that much.
This mid lane is becoming a disaster, by the way. 19 last, it's 15 denies.
Yeah, Nikki Cool's being completely zoned. He's a full level behind Malrine at the moment. definitely going to need some help. And Malreen's going to jump him. Without the slow of the scatter blast, he's actually an easy kill. I'm very surprised he used the scatter blast because now Malreen just collects a free kill for himself, gets back into the lane, even tips him to try and inflict some emotional damage while he's at it.
Yeah, Enchantress tries to kill the Dark Willow, but yeah, he survives. Skin of his teeth. But if you're top lane, they do manage to kill off the Phoenix. TA perhaps as well.
Nice, they will find the double. And to make matters even better, Liz, they get the double onto this Legion commander. Dominic, feeling very good about the...
If you don't, what's the point? Why are you even a core? You know, why are you even mid?
I'm gonna type that one day to somebody. Why are you even mid, bro? Like, goes
Bot lane, Vazia.
bottom. Vazia, why are you even here, bro? Surrounded by 3 heroes. They would like Katie to get this kill, but it's more important to keep the Slog alive. So Neko, able to get the rotation. Drops the voice line as well on the way out. Game is just feeling super positive right now overall for the side of StoRm. They might end up losing mid though, as this Razor didn't even really need the help there of the Dark Willow. Malreen able to pretty much do it on his own, but he might end up dead here. Top lane, they're thinking about going on to Dominic. Dominic will be able to survive for now. Violent really wants the kill, doesn't get it. All this is happening though in the river. They end up losing the Razor. 1J also gets the kill on Dark Willow. 2 heroes picked up by the Skywrath Mage. They do not get the LC on top. So StoRm.
Things are changing, you know. That's it. Slark is hitting his level 6 soon as well, but Earthshaker already has one. Let's see. They're trying to go for Soneko.
Do they get this? Soneko will get Echo Slammed, Enchant Totem will be there, and they should be able to kill him off. Doesn't was untouchable just yet.
It was nice try to disenchant the Enchant Totem, but it didn't work. Slark, my god, gotta be careful.
It's a lot of damage for Katie. While this is happening though, Malreen will finally end up taking a tumble towards this young Snapfire. She throws in the Morty's kisses, and with some getting dueled for his efforts as well, and he's dead. He's so gone. They will find the duel. No access to refraction. It might not be a duel victory, but they should definitely kill him off.
Slimming, man.
Come off though. He's still freaking alive. They're working overtime to get rid of it, but it's too late. Malreen has now shown up with Eye of the Storm. They kill off the first support. They bring down the second. Ultimately though, the objective is complete. Killing off the TA.
That's what cost.
For free.
That's what cost. That should have been a case. It's not the longest cooldown, but yeah.
Alright, we need to basically just rewind the stream. Done.
They wanna kill Shaker.
Should be dead here. He does have Echo Slam, but there's no way he survives through this one. They're separating quite marvelously to make sure they both don't get stunned simultaneously. And Nikki Cool, yet again, 2 games in a row, getting back net worth by killing off the side cores. They do end up losing 1J in the mid lane on his Skywrath Mage, and they're chasing for more. Curse Crown stunning up Soneko, and they should have the damage to kill this Enchantress. It's Malreen with a double, keeping himself at the top of the net worth charts.
It was these 2 kills are so interesting to me because I wonder who are they gonna bait with? Will it still be the TA? Because they have this Echo, they have Phoenix Seg. I feel like it's a good time to bait the duel. There we go.
The duel, it comes out, but it's too fast. She dies too quickly, and Vazia also dies almost immediately after showing up with the Echo Slam. They are still taking this fight though. Malreen trying to draw some damage with the Static Link, but now realizes that he might be in the wrong spot. Rodot Atos onto him. Nikki Cool wants to lay in some additional damage. The Supernova will pop.
The body blocks.
Cool cannot get rid of it. The body blocks from Hellscream a bit too good. That's the second time this series we've seen Hellscream be on point with the blocks, and it will net them a kill onto the Snapfire.
My god, that puts himself on the blade mill, like the Echo Slam just destroyed him. He was on top of Mystic Flare too, obviously. Now again, bot now. Violent. Is this gonna be 2 in a row?
There's a duel. They catch the Phoenix instead. Easy kill. Dominic, easy damage. Violent, very, very fortunate he didn't show up sooner. But while that's happening, top lane, Malreen and the boys, they find Katie. The Slog very far from his lineup, and they are able to catch him. They do get a beautiful scan. StoRm know exactly what's happening, and in game 1, a Roshan fight was very successful for them. So they're going to smoke up and try to replicate that success. Nemiga, though,
Might be a bit late.
Roche. How close is it? Roche is still alive, Lizard. It's not late enough. Modi's kisses rain in. Violence already so low, and Violence is dead. Roche is still alive. Echo Slam will come out. That allows Malrine to grab the Aegis, but they're still in a fight. Malrine wins a duel, but now that substance enough for Katie. Very nice Supernova on the high ground. Nikki Cool gets rid of it immediately, though, with the little shredder. Tries to dive into the fight with the fire snap quickie, but only gets himself killed. And now Katie gonna end up following him into the grave. Malrine's been holding his own in this fight, allowing them to dominate it, and Nemiga will eventually end up losing this Razor.
It's one of the problems that I see with the hero.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
One of the things that did end up happening in that fight, we get to see Malrine reaping the fruits of a very good start to the game. Him being over-leveled helped him win that fight, but now he might die as he gets dueled up. Mystic Flare and the Morty's Kisses raining down onto him. No option for him to live here. Roger needs to get the hell out. He's trying, he's on the high ground, but he got chased by Nikki Cool.
Damn, nice.
Versus Vazia at the same time. Nikki Cool being Nikki Boss as he helps them win this team fight 4-0.
Yeah, it's always like this with him. Like
Shying away from the Blink Dagger. This is very, very atypical.
And the pike into the Slark isn't that atypical, right? Like it gives you a way of dealing with the Pounce Leash. But still not the most aggressive build. Echo.
So I'm gonna be only out onto the Legion Commander. They would ideally want a bit more from this. Yules up, self-Yules from Malrine, unfortunately. There will be a Supernova on the high ground, but it gets destroyed almost immediately. Malrine still running forward with his BKB. They really want 1J. Fire Snap Quickie, though, frustrates that attempt. Vazia, he's chasing in, but they need to be careful about the backline of the fight.
Oh, here come the kisses.
And now here come the Morty's Kisses. They miss almost everybody, but Vazia will take the last few of them with a Mystic Flare to boot. That sets up Katie to chase down this Earthshaker. They can't kill him just yet. They finally managed to do it. That's most of their disable. Slark able to escape away from Nemiga, and it's now a 4v3 engagement, even though these Storm heroes are fairly low. Malrine trying to run down Soneko with the help of Hellscream.
You have minus damage, man. Where are you going?
He's going forward, Lizard. That's the only way he knows how to go. Pounce comes back right on the right time. Aghanim Scepter, baby. You gotta love it. That will enable them to hold Hellscream in position. The Rod of Atos comes out as well from Nikki. And the kill will go the way of KT.
He's going in. He's going to get silenced.
He's silenced up. He's on the high ground, but he has his ultimate available right now. Oh, no. Can he get it off? Yes, he can. At the very last second, the Fire Snap Cookie sort of debated him in the wrong direction, but ultimately it's the right one. As here comes the duel from Dominic. They set up for the kill on the Razor, and they seemingly will escape with all of their heroes intact.
I just love. Still, though, StoRm played it so damn well. The way they backed out and baited everyone in, and the way Slark was pouncing from behind as everyone else was falling back, it's like actually impressed.
Mid lane. Roger is definitely not impressed by StoRm right now as he just dies. Top lane, there's a duel from the LC, but she's just buying time. Here comes the rest of the lineup. She does die, but here's the cleanup crew. Katie able to bring down Vazia, and they know that Malrine and Hellscream cannot easily escape this area. Unfortunately, the Fissure might have baited them into a bad fight. Yule Scepter into the air for Malrine to buy some time.
Nice terrorize.
Be there as well with the terrorize, but unfortunately, 1J and Nikki Cool are right on hand to ensure that Razor dies regardless.
Yeah, I feel like Link as well, just to get in position. But then every single pounce and you're dead.
I mean, he's dying with the pounces now anyway, for the most part. 0, 4, and 5 has been a tough game. Katie happy to just soak in the plasma field, and there goes Dominic, the duel onto Razor. Malrine is just gone. 65 seconds in the grave. They kill off the Supernova as well. Nikki Cool. You know, it's one thing if you put yourself in a bad position to kill the egg, but if the egg comes
on Earthshaker, so
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
StoRm are doing the right thing. They don't want to be caught in the pit.
Okay, they jumped the Slog, but it's Slog. He already got off Dog Pact. He survives the Echo Slam, and now they duel up immediately into Malrine. He does have BKB, so there's no magic damage, but there is still enough right-click damage to kill off the Phoenix before the Supernova goes off. At the same time, though, Nemiga were able to bring down LC and Skywrath, but as soon as they have access to the Slog once more in the fight, TA is no more. Violence is gone. Didn't have a BKB to protect him. And they get a double for the Slog. It's a 3-for-2 engagement. But the important heroes...
Razor is moving away. He's got the TP flying out though, but it's 40 seconds cooldown. Yeah.
Okay, while he's not here, they might as well go and kill Roger. And they should be able to kill him. They catch the duel onto the Dark Willow as well. 2 heroes gone. Razor still not here. There's no buyback on the Temper Assassin. So that's die just yet. The whole lineup is available. And Nemiga, they now smoke.
He's got way too many stacks stolen now on Stark. Like, even if you go on him, chances of you...
He's 76 Agi.
Like, look, they're not, it's not even being hurt. Duel?
Wow. There used to be a Phoenix there, but the duel makes that end very shortly. Scarlet Mage does die to the double Eye of the Storm of Malrine, and they have brought back on the Phoenix. They really want to pursue this fight. Vazia has Blink Echo if he wants to. They go on to the Phoenix. Phoenix does get off a very nice high ground Supernova, but they come in with the low shredder. It will get brought down. The Echo Slam, though, was very good from Vazia. It will enable them to kill the Snapfire and the Skywrath Mage, but the fight is still ongoing, and they are still struggling. So Neko and Nicky Cool playing the edges of the fight.
That's a dieback.
This Phoenix. It's going to be a dieback on the Snapfire, though, as he comes back into the fight and dies. Not going to be great on the side of Storm for this.
That's another dieback.
Another dieback happens. Malrine with a triple kill on his Razor. Man, that refresher really made a difference. Violent keeps himself alive. Vazia dropped a very nice Aghanim Shard Fissure as well. And that will hold back the rest of Storm. Malrine, he blinks in with the BKB. He can refresh for this one. Vazia cannot get the combo off because KD's already used the BKB himself. They get rid of the Supernova very early on in this fight. But Malrine is able to run down the Snapfire, and he wants more. He gets zoned back though. The Hurricane Pike from Seneko is keeping this Razor in an awkward place. He kills off the Enchantress first though. And Vazia, he's blocked Katie. There is no escape for the Slog. He's already used BKB, but he's just gonna keep fighting through them. Malrine wants to make this chase happen. Double Eye of the Storm. They have the
got him.
necessary, and they actually got him. Another triple kill for Malrine. Dominic cannot leave the area either. He does have TP, but there's no way in hell they're going to allow him to get it. Malrine blinks off to him. One more right click will give him an ultra kill on Razor. And Nemiga stay in game 2 by the skin of their teeth, but now maybe the game is turning in their favor, Lizard. Okay, Vazia finds the fissure onto the Legion Commander. They got some damage out onto the Slog, but it's not enough. The Slog now jumping in. KD looking for Malrine. They follow these up with the Morty's Kisses. A little bit premature on the cost. And now
LC
with BKB jumping on the Legion Commander. The Fire Snap Cookie puts her in the wrong place. It displaces her from the team, and that gets her kill. No buyback for the LC. Katie popping BKB, wants to get something out of this fight, but he's being chain disabled, while Malrine just goes for the backlines. They're looking for the
Shaker. He's caught him.
Find her. Vazia was able to find Katie, who's jumping this way, jumping that way, but will still end up dead. Vazia, can they find the disables? Yes, they can. They have the Hex as well, and they have the Damage Lizard. Katie is dead. Nemiga won another fight. There's 4 heroes in the grave.
4 heroes in the grave with the Aegis. No, I wouldn't mind that. Hex on Seneko.
He should be fine. There's a 4-staff there to get him out of trouble. But now he's living. Malrine in the area is gonna get hexed up. There's a duel onto the Razor. They need to help him out.
The egg
Supernova is gonna keep him alive for now.
Both of them are dead.
Both of them are just dead. Killed inside the low shredder. Nicky Cool kept his cool and kept the spell ready for the egg. Still feels like any fight can go in any direction. Doesn't feel like it's easy for them, but they're gonna try. Katie, he goes.
Snap is far.
With the duel, Snapfire is not here, but they break the Linkins on Razor. They duel him up. There's the double Mystic Flares, but the BKB is making all the damage go away. Dominic is still alive, however, but he will soon die to Malrine and TA. Now, Slog, can he do anything to clean up here? Malrine happy to just run down this Enchantress, but without the BKB, they will end up at least losing the first life on Slog. And now Malrine gets saved by the Supernova.
She's dead again.
Vazia's there with the Echo Slam. Violence out with the right-click damage. And then kill Katie.
Yeah, just click on Nicky Cool, Observer. I understand.
And another Aghanim's for the side of Storm. I guess Seneko has to take it now. Get some low friends and Sprink, but Katie a bit far forward, even though he has the Aegis in his inventory. Gonna lose a lot of
Echo.
Vazia jumping on the backlines, only finding the LC for now, but they will be able to find this early kill or not. 1J helping them stay alive a little bit longer with the Book of Shadows, but now the fight has two parts to it. They really want to kill this egg. They want to get rid of Roger, but it's only Roger in the Supernova. Now Katie has no more BKB. Needs some help.
Oh, that snap hurts.
Damage from Nicky Cool, almost killing off Vazia. Finally,
so big.
Doing so, keeping going with this Giant Ring. We need to follow the
Stark
though, because he is trying to fight all by his lonesome between the TA and the Razor. He burns through his Aegis. We'll be back for round 2. Look at Violence. Violence is almost being soloed by Soneko, and Soneko will be credited with the kill eventually. They had to buy back on the Dark Willow. They have buybacks on Phoenix and the TA.
It's too timid at times. Razor. Let's see. Soneko.
Soneko is still alive for now. Malrine wants to find a way to bring him down. Goes in for the double spells. Soneko's on the high ground. He's far away from the rest of Nemiga. Nemiga now taking some rainbow damage. Vazia gets off the echo from the high ground. It's enough to kill the slug. Malrine now will be uncontested in this engagement. They terrorize onto Soneko. They've gone to the back end of the fight to kill off Dominic.
Snap.
Now as they rinse through this Enchantress, they feel so good about the fight. Nicky Cool thought about getting involved, thought about trying to burst them deeper into the grid. Fortunately for him, no crit ends up happening. But they want the tier 4 tower. They're going for the jugular. There is no Legion commander. Katie jumps in, looking for violence. There's Nicky Cool, but Nicky Cool doesn't get enough damage out. Immediately forced away. Malrine was chasing further in as they leave Soneko on the lip of the base. This Enchantress will die without buyback. Everybody else gets zoned away. Morty's kisses get thrown in, but this is just for decoration.
Nicky Cool it's gonna get echoed.
Vazia gets jumped onto Nicky Cool. He needs to get back into the base. Nicky Cool, though, held in position. Vazia runs out of mana, so he can't kill off the Skyrat Mage. He dies instead. Katie helping to kill.
They're defending!
Of Roger. Killing both.
They're defending!
Giving a Nicky Cool ultra kill. Slug is not gonna die. Snapfire will, but she has buyback. She'll come right back to collect her.
Holy shit, what just happened? I cannot believe they managed to defend that. Like,
holy smoke.
Snapfire jumping in. Oh, he just uses that little shudder. Phoenix Roger, you might feel really damn bad right now using the egg that way. Like, he literally saved the StoRm.
We need a replay. Production. We need to see Malrine. Hopefully we see his face as well as he's getting put in that supernova.
What replay, man? The game is over. They're gonna run in. You're gonna see it in the post game.
Oh no.
Clip.
Not like
Razor is trying to rat. Like, kudos to you, brave sir.
they have no more access to glyphs. They have no more lives. They have no more opportunities. With a 2-0 victory, StoRm will do the